If you wanted to know how to make some extra Astral Diamonds, and I mean a lot of Astral Diamonds, in this case about 37,500,000 Astral Diamonds, or about 50,000 Zen, stick around for a few minutes, and I'll show you how I make mine. Okay, this little video showing you how I made about 37,500,000 Astral Diamonds, or 50,000 Zen worth of Astral Diamonds. If you haven't subscribed and you like the video, please make sure you do. Is by doing something that's pretty easy to do. Keep in mind for new players, Neverwinter is sort of a long-term game. Takes some planning and some patience. I personally have never spent actual cash money on Neverwinter. I get all my currency by playing in-game. And there are different ways to get that. You can farm it. In this particular video, it's really about the big sales event. In this case, it's the Protectors event that they have had traditionally every year during the summer. And then they also have one that comes up during the holidays. Used to be a great sale. Now it's only 30% off. It's still not a bad sale. It's better than full price. You can also get discounted items through coupons. Helena Rose happened to mention in my last video in the comment section that this Protectors Jubilee event, where you pick up quests from Elminster and Protectors Enclave, when you complete these quests, you have a chance to get some of these Protectors bounty chests. When you open, you can get, in some cases, a coupon for up to 50% off. When this event isn't going on, another way you can get coupons is simply by invoking. Hopefully you're doing that if you're playing this game, and you can get your celestial bags of refining. You open those up, and there you go. I got 30% off an enchanted key. So you can also get discounted items this way. I like to buy mine in groups. That 50% off coupon's pretty good if you can get it, and if you happen to have time during this particular event to farm for it, that's obviously a great deal. I'm going to go back to the Zen market. For me, I do the bulk of my buying from the Zen market during this special event, during the 2 times a year where they have the discount. And again, right now it's a 30% off. The different items, pretty much almost every item in here is 30% off. They've got some that they're tightening up, you're only getting 25% on, but not many. Most of it's 30%. And how I make my money. Now, the video I had the other day, I actually had I had about 83,000 Zen. And what I do is I get my Astral Diamonds and convert them. If you don't know about that, you just go here, and let's say I wanted to buy some Zen. I would say I'd put it in an offer at 5,000 Zen. And right now, put it in at the maximum rate. If you put it in at a lower rate, they're just going to sit there. So I always put it in at the maximum, and then you post it. Now you can only have 5 of these running at any one time. It won't let you go past that, and I currently have 5. But throughout the year, I just constantly re-up this. So every time I get one of these conversions to go over, and right now they're taking a little bit more than a month, but I throw up another one. So if I was down to 4, I would just go into buy Zen. I'd put in a bid to buy 5,000 more at 750 a piece right now. This amount changes over time, so you have to keep an eye on it. If you miss the patch notes or aren't real dedicated to the game, you might miss it if it goes up. But since the conversion process is pretty slow, you want to keep a steady stream of Zen to come in. And again, I get all of mine from just playing in the game. I have never used a credit card to buy any of the Zen. And the purpose of this video today, and how I got 37 million Astral Diamonds, or 37,500,000 Astral Diamonds, in order to get 50,000 Zen. The reason I'm going with that amount, by the way, is because that's more of an approximation, but really about of the 83,000 Zen that I happen to have as this event kicked off, I've already made some purchases, and I wanted to make sure I showed some of you, especially you newer players who may not be aware of this, that you can make Astral Diamonds and Zen later. You can buy things on the Zen market. My last video was about these rank 15 enchantments, and I had a little bit of a warning about that. You can check that video out click on the link above if you want to see that. But you can buy this, turn around, and in this particular case, put each of the 5 individual enchantments you get onto the auction house, or you can use them. But the purpose of this video is about making Astral Diamonds. So during this special event, I like to go to the Zen market. I like to buy certain items here and turn around and sell them here. Pretty easy. No real magic to it. I just have a little personal rule though when I'm buying things, because sometimes Cryptic changes things up on players every now and then. You don't want to get caught short, so I always try to buy something that I'm willing to use if something changes in the market. Now for this video, I'll also talk about a couple of the items I like to buy. I usually like to make sure I have a steady run of VIP, and it's always a great time to up that. Right now, I have almost a year of VIP left, so I'm probably not going to update that right now. I don't really need to. Bags of holding are always popular. Sometimes I buy a couple of those. These campaign buyout bundles are popular. I sometimes will buy these and I'll use them. Every now and then I want to switch characters. I'll get bored of my main character and I want to switch over. Well, rather than grinding all the way through all of these campaigns, these are very helpful for an alternate character. You don't get a lot of the in-game currency that you get from running the campaigns, but at least it gets you through and you get all the unlocks. I have a video that you can click on the link above that will show you how that works if you've never done that. So go ahead and click on that link if you haven't seen how that works. This right now is a pretty good deal. Since we're coming up on the new Mod 19 release though, if you get this and plan to sell it, before you select the weapon enchantment, just make sure that the one that you select is worth it, because with the new mod release they usually do some tweaking, so you might be disappointed if you pick out a popular weapon or armor enchantment. It's in high demand and bringing in a lot of Astral Diamonds right now. You might be disappointed when a new mod comes out in case they nerf it. So that's a word of warning on that one. Like this one's still fairly popular, and you're getting a decent amount of Astral Diamonds if you sell a rank 14 enchantment. But if you can buy it and want to steeply discount it and hope to pull some Astral Diamonds out before the next mod release, you can do that. But I definitely recommend waiting. Even the players that are posting videos about these with the new mod, things do change sometimes, so just hang tight. I would recommend if you buy that and you want to go that route, just wait, and it'll let you select one, and you can wait and find out what the most popular enchantment is before you open that pack up. If you're just getting into this and haven't done this before, like let's say we have a real hot item you buy off the auction house and you want to price it out. I happen to buy a few of these when they were for sale recently. You could type it in and look this way, but this one's worth 21 million, almost 22 million Astral Diamonds on the auction house. So at the price I bought that for, you check that against your Zen to Astral Diamond conversion and make sure that the price is good and that you're going to make some Astral Diamonds in profit when you sell it. A little word about that. If you have VIP, I've got level 12 VIP, so I'll get charged 10% for selling that. And if you have a lower level VIP, that amount goes up. But that's a whole different ball game. But just make sure if you're buying these to make money on them, like if you're buying these items off of the Zen market to sell on the Astral Diamond market, make sure you're going to make money after the fees, because you'll be really sorry you throw that up for sale. There's no reason to do this and lose money on it. You shouldn't be. There are plenty of items that you can buy to check, but again, if you're just getting into this, make sure you check each item. So let's take for instance the Thunderous Campaign Bundle. It's 4,900 Zen, and you get the Maze Engine, Tyranny of Dragons, Sharandar, Dread Ring, and Storm King's Thunder campaigns. And when you buy this pack, these campaigns will separate out, so you get a token for each campaign. Again, watch the video on that if you want to learn a little bit more about this. You can go back and click on the link above where I put it in earlier. You would go through, price out each of these campaigns to make sure that it's worth it after the conversion and after your auction fees. But I do this believe it or not. And this is one of the things that I do in game. I do a little bit of grinding. There are other ways I get Astral Diamonds too. Of course, you get the random dungeon runs where you get Astral Diamonds there. This is a nice little sideline, and I make a lot of Astral Diamonds and a Zen doing this. If you didn't know about this, you find it useful. It's paid off handsomely for me, and it's allowed me to easily convert back and forth to different characters and have basically all the gear and the equipment I want. Now, in my case, I don't max out everything on any one of my characters. I enjoy playing different ones, and I can certainly survive and enjoy the game's content without any trouble. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed and you like the video, please make sure you do, and hit that notification button for more great content.